What's going on, KleenCarLifestyle? Welcome back to another video. This guy is funny, bro. Today we're actually going to tell you some stories of our driving record that happened in the past. But before that, let's roll the intro.
The way you move your body got me hypnotized. I might throw some cash tonight. The way you move your body got me hypnotized. Look at all these jealous bitches. Whoa. The way you move your body got me hypnotized. I might even throw some cash tonight. The way you move your body got me hypnotized. Watch you how you do it, take me by surprise. Diamonds dancing, watch them glow. See her dancing on that pole. Baby girl, take it slow. Show me things they don't know. Private dancer dancing in my living room. Take it all off, show me how you do.
Alright guys, so first thing I'm going to talk about is my ECU story. Now for all you don't know, ECU is like basically like the main brain in your car, right? So without an ECU, your car is basically, it's pointless. There's no point in having it. So I believe it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I was working in a mechanic shop and I had a really late night the other night and I had work early
Excuses.
I had work.
Excuses.
So I came in super early. It was like maybe 6:30. And I remember I had just got in the car, I was doing work to it, all the safeties, the brakes, everything like that, getting it ready to be put on the road. After that, I was about to jump the car so I could pull out of the garage and just leave it parked. What I didn't realize is I was so tired that when I was jumping the car, I had mixed the connections. So I put the negative on the positive and the positive on the negative. As soon as I went to turn the car on, a big spark just shot right out of my engine. I was panicking, my heart was racing. I literally go, I turn my car on, everything's working. I'm like, the radio's working, window's working. I'm like, okay. Do I not realize, as I'm pulling it out, and then I go take it home, that my speedometer and my gas gauge doesn't even move? Like nothing. So I had no idea when I had gas in my car. I had to guess. I could add half a tank and thinking I was on empty. And my speedometer, I didn't know the speed I was going at. It literally stayed right at 0. I could be going 100 and it was just staying at 0. So that was a really, really embarrassing day for me because I didn't really know how to tell
And
people.
how much did that cost you?
Oh, to get a brand new ECU, because my ECU was fried. Those things, like for that car, it was a 2003 Jetta. I went for like 700. And I had to get that at the dealership because you really can't buy something like that off Kijiji or used, right? You got to buy it from the dealer. So it cost me about 700 bucks.
All right, story number 2. This one's a sad one. This is a really sad one. So back in about, what, 2014, 2015 when I was graduating, I bought a 2003 Honda Accord for 6 grand. It took me 2 years to save up for it. Absolutely love the car. I'm gonna drop some pics of it right now. I installed some subs into it. I got it done at a shop. I won't say the shop, just to keep things easier for everyone. A couple months after that, I was driving the car down Thomas, for people who know Thomas. I was gonna go pick up one of my friends from the GO station, and the car just shut off. And I'm like, oh, it probably just overheated. I recently got a transmission put into the car, so maybe something wasn't connected properly. It is what it is. Car turned off. It came to a stop. I look out, I see some smoke coming. I'm like, oh, just overheated. I open the hood. What do I see? Flames. My dumbass, I tried blowing the flames. I'm like, blowing on it.
Blowing
nothing.
Flames?
Nothing was working. Nothing was working. I just dropped the hood, grabbed my cell phone, walked to the side of the road. People were driving by and just laughing. I'm like, oh man, it is what it is. I call 911. Ambulance comes. I don't say, first of all, I don't need no ambulance. I never asked for ambulance. I said fire truck for sure. Like 5 cops come. I think someone made a funny joke like, oh, it's just an expensive chocolate bar. I'm just like, is this guy disrespectful? Like, that is my baby on the road on fire, and this guy's talking bricks about it. So that's my story for my first car.
Ben, before we get to it, I just can't believe you tried blowing it out.
I panicked. I panicked.
You panicked, so if your house is on fire, you're gonna blow it down?
I knew it. In my house, but hold on, but in my house, I have a fire extinguisher, so I would use it. But in my car, I didn't have that. I didn't have a water bottle, I didn't have anything. So next thing you think
that's an investment you need to have in your next car.
No, it's in the Evo.
Sure.
I already have it in the Evo.
For sure.
I already have it in the Evo. But story number 3, I goes to Johnny.
So this is basically after my ECU got put in, and I had the car for 2 months after all that. So in total, I had the car for 6 months. Okay. So 4 months of it, 3 months of it, sorry, was in the shop getting repairs done. And then 1 month it was put aside because of the whole ECU situation, because I had to wait for it to get in and all that. And then 2 months of me actually driving the car. So I remember I was in grade 12 back in 2014. I was picking up a friend of mine, and we were on our way to school. And I was on 9th line, for those of you who live in Mississauga, on 9th line. And there was traffic, and everyone knows in the morning, traffic's always, crazy there. So I'm dead stopped, whatever, and since my car was manual, I put the car in first gear, and when you let off the clutch a little bit, the car pulls, right? So the car was moving ahead of me, right? It was moving forward, and then I was gonna move a little bit forward. And then as soon as the car stopped, I stopped the car, but it was still in gear, and I went to go lift up my sunroof, and I let off the clutch a little bit, and as I was moving the sunroof, the car was pulling itself closer and closer. And
yeah, it was pulling itself.
Well, yeah, because
more like you drove into the back of
No, I didn't. I literally, everyone, if you guys know how a manual car works, and people who drive manual understand, when you lift your left foot off the clutch, the car will start to pull.
I'm gonna put some pics of Johnny's car, smashed up, right. No.
So, long story short, I wasn't paying attention. I was opening the sunroof. I wasn't looking at the road. I was looking up. My car was rolling itself forward, and by the time I looked down, it was too late to hit the brakes, and I hit the person right in front of me. That was my first accident. It was a write-off. I got a ticket for careless driving and 6 demerits.
Good, you're gonna ask this question. I was gonna Good. But my one thing is, you guys can see the pictures. He said he was just rolling. You're gonna see how smashed up the car was. He was not just rolling. He had to be moving a lot quicker than just rolling.
No,
you guys. I want you guys.
My airbags were deployed. My airbags didn't even deploy.
I want to see some comments. You guys, let me know if he was rolling or if he was doing like 20, 40, like he was doing some serious speed. All right. So story number 4. This goes, I think, to the infinity. No. This goes to the man who backed into my Lancer.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. So, my big brother Keston had a party. We're all turning up, whatever. I don't know if the guy was teed. I don't know if he was hot. I don't know what he was. But he decided to get into his vehicle. And my car was parked across the parking lot. And he decided to get into his car and reverse all the way back. Like, all the way back.
Like, with me all the way back, I mean, like
all the way back.
4 car lengths. Like 4 car lengths.
He had a solid width of space to back up his car and leave without hitting anything at all. But somehow he backed up and hit my Lancer. And if you guys know the Lancer, they have a trim that goes around the grill. That was completely broken. My headlight was broken. My bumper had a crack in it. So
things are broken.
The guy calls me like maybe an hour after it happened. After he already left. He didn't come back upstairs and tell me that he backed into my car. He left and called me. And he's like, yo, I messed up. I backed into it. Like, at least he called me, let me know what happened. It is like, damn, I'm thankful that he did that. But the car did cost like what, maybe $1,000 to like $1,100 to fix, to repaint the bumper and get everything fixed.
And how long did they send you the money though? It took him at least.
Oh my god!
He was chasing after him. Like, man came up with excuses.
3 months. He didn't come up with too many excuses. Like, he was working. He got a job, got shit done. Paid me the money. It took 3 months. So the car didn't get fixed over a course of like maybe 6 months. So it took a while for the car to get fixed.
I remember that.
And then after I ended up selling it. But yeah, story number 5. That goes to Johnny again.
So after all my little accidents in here and there, I had I think it was 2 years ago, I picked up myself a nice Mazda 3. It was a 2008 manual, beautiful car. I loved it. And I had that car for 5 months. So I don't know what it is with me and having these cars.
We can't keep cars more than a year. Actually,
honestly, I don't know what it is. But hey, this time it was not my fault.
For once,
it was not my fault. So I was driving down 10th line. Those again who don't know it, everything happens in Mississauga for me. It's really bad. So I was driving down 10th line. I was with my friends. We were on our way to go out. And I was driving down. And for those of you who know 10th line, you always have those little side houses on the side street. You have a stop sign. So obviously I had the right of way because I was going straight. So I was doing the speed limit, which was 60. And there was this young boy in a Nissan Altima. It was white. I believe he was making a left. And as I'm driving, I see him. And he stopped. But he was kind of pulling up, and for some reason, I thought this guy was going to try and go for it. So I was like, okay, whatever. So he gasses it, and then for some reason, he hesitated, and he just stopped in the middle of my lane. So I'm going 60 an hour. I don't know what I'm going to do. Either I'm going to hit this guy in his driver door, or I got to find a way to swerve out the way and prevent an accident. So I tried to swerve the wheel. I turned it. I thought I was going to miss him, but I just T-boned him on the side. My bumper was completely off. I'm going to drop some pics of it right now down for you guys to see.
And the funny thing is, the airbags didn't go off either.
No, not any accident I had, none of my airbags went off. I don't know why, But I'm just thankful to be okay, and I'm thankful that I wasn't injured.
God, that was crazy.
But I don't know why they should have went off.
They should have went off.
Which I'm surprised. Like
you
going
guys see the
60?
Mango car, you guys see like, yeah, it was pretty messed up. Like when I got that phone call, hopped up in the Evo, skirted down.
This guy, I can hear him. Hear him coming down. Just
I was
going.
like, what? Trying to go to an accident again, man? Like I can't keep a car, man. Holy, bro. But thankfully, it wasn't his fault. Thankfully, no one was injured.
I got like maybe spent $3,600 on the car. I got $55 from the insurance. But the guy comes up to me. He's like, "Can we negotiate?" I'm like, "Buddy, do you not see my bumper in the middle of the road and you want to negotiate prices now?"
No.
He got 3 tickets and he was only 18. His license was gone.
That's done. That's done for
I
me.
felt bad for him, but hey, that's what happens when you don't pay attention, right?
Of course. Number 6. This last one goes to me. This is the most recent accident out of all of them. For you that do know me, I had an Infiniti Q50S. This was after the Lancer. I sold the Lancer. It was a beautiful car. I absolutely loved it. Fully loaded. 2014. Had that for about 6 months. 6
And this guy's
months.
trying to say I can't keep a car.
All
This guy's trying to say I can't keep a car for 6 months.
I had it for
Over
6
here.
months. The month before the accident, I actually bought some Rufino Boss wheels. Really nice wheels. I ordered a lowering suspension kit. I also got an exhaust for the car. That's what was coming in the mail. I was waiting for that. But one night, I was on my way to the office with some of my friends. I'm at a light. I was waiting for the light to turn green. They got the advanced green to turn left in front, so they're taking the left turn, taking a left turn. And my light turned green, so I proceeded through the intersection, but I clearly proceeded the intersection way too quickly. I should have looked before continuing through the intersection. And a last guy decided to take a left turn when he shouldn't have taken the left turn at all. At all. So we met in the middle of the intersection. I T-boned him in the front fender. His wheel went under his car. My car was completely messed up. I had all my airbags deployed. My whole car was smashed up. I'm just thankful my wheels weren't damaged. I'm just thankful everyone in the car wasn't too badly injured.
Sure, yeah.
Keston had like a little knee thing. My knee was messed up. My leg was messed up. A couple people had a couple other things. Ambulance came. Cops came. Everyone came. It determined that obviously I was not at fault. The car got towed away. I got awarded some money, and I also got awarded a BMW for about 2 weeks until I got my insurance payment in. And after that, you guys know I bought the Evo, and that's what I have right now.
See, it's funny how your airbags deploy, and you get a rental.
All of them.
I had no airbags deployed, and no rental came for me.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
But I'm actually so confused as to why my airbags didn't deploy. But anyways,
is what it is. At the end of the
it
day,
is.
this is why we kind of say a setback instead of for a comeback. Because
sure.
his accident led to him now saving up his money, using that insurance money to get something nicer, which is his Subi. My insurance stuff, my accidents led up to my Evo, which I absolutely love my Evo. Love the way my Evo is looking right now. So that's why we say a setback is a setup for a comeback. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one.
please like, comment, and subscribe. All you gotta do is hit that red button down below, become a member of our team. And like we always say, a setback is a setup for a comeback.
Let's go.